First, with Mother's Day coming up, we've all got gifts on the brain. And no matter what you plan to get Mom this weekend, sometimes it really is the thought that counts. So my next guest is here to help us add that extra touch to show Mom you love her. Jarman is our Mother's Day gift wrap specialist, and you've brought some beautiful gifts today. What is the key to that perfect gift?
Well, I think the first thing for Mother's Day is to really think about your mom, think about what they might love, think about, their style, what they're drawn to, and then you can take it from there. So if they, maybe they need some pampering, so you can kind of go for that. Or maybe they like kind of more of an earthy feel out in the garden. So when you really just give it that little bit of attention so that you're really pulling things that she would enjoy.
Be good for her. Yeah, you're picking a theme almost of things that she would like.
Exactly. If you're picking a theme, it's actually really fun. Some of our go-tos are beautiful books, bath and body luxuries, lotions, bubble baths, things like that are always good.
And you're taking it one step further and really bumping up the packaging and making it all look great together.
Exactly.
You brought some great ideas.
So we brought some good tips for how to do that. Once you kind of have all your goodies all gathered and you have them all spread out and you're ready to go, then you can kind of start pulling it together into little themes. We like to make the whole gift part of the gift. So the platters, the jars, that all becomes part of the gift giving as well. So you can kind of focus on every little detail, which is great. Of course, the most important thing that you just can never forget is a handwritten note, though. I'm just going to throw that in because that's one thing that you just can't buy, but Mom loves it. And just to really take the time. So this kind of represents our handwritten notes. Always have it on hand and just take the time to do it and to say it all.
Walk us through some of what you've brought today. Let's start with this one here.
Okay, sure.
This is a really kind of like a pampering package
I know,
here.
That really is. Yeah, if Mom needs some, some cuddle time on the couch, then this is the perfect little idea. And we pulled like a few things that would lend itself toward that. So a pretty throw, a new robe, and some pretty jammies.
Even a little dish here in front for rings or jewelry.
Just bedside goodies. This is a fun thing to tuck your notes in, or you could fill it with candy. Candy and flowers always tucked into the gift.
And you've just tied this into ribbons. I mean, even if you just took a note and wrote something special and wrapped it up in a ribbon, what a great idea.
Yeah, I always view, Dear Lizzie, we love ribbon. I always view ribbon as part of the gift as well. And so when you're looking to package things up, you can kind of have your supplies on hand. If you're loading something, like here we've put our gift in a jar.
Just so cute.
You just need some kind of fluff to kind of fill in. And it works really good to help hold things in place, but also to kind of layer up if you need to. So once you kind of have your gifts, you can kind of decide which ones are biggest, smallest, and display them in a way that everything can be seen. And then that also gets topped off with a ribbon on top. And as far as the ribbons go, I love a big, beautiful ribbon. A single ribbon's great. Or you can go into a little more detail. One of my current favorite things is like,
so fun.
That's sweet. I call it a ballerina wrap. Doesn't it remind you of a ballerina?
So this isn't the note idea, but you've just taken the ribbon and have you done it?
Just crisscross it. You kind of start at the bottom. It's a little bit time consuming because you want to be careful and make it even.
Right?
Yeah. And so, you start at the bottom and layer it up and then do a little tight bow at the top, and it just looks so cute and dainty. And then we have a little twist on this that we do. That's a little bit of a messier version. So say we have a little gift, say you're heading out to lunch or something. Here we have a fun pencil, Kate Spade pencil pouch. Of course, we're just loaded with goodies at the shop right now. It's so fun. And then take a length of ribbon and kind of hold a little tail and then just start wrapping and just kind of do a messy wrap, a zigzag wrap.
Oh, so cute.
Isn't that easy?
And then do you just knot it off?
And then you just knot it off. Yep. Nice and tight. Yep. Just knot it off, and then you can start even layering into that. You can add in
top of it.
Yeah, you can add in some more things. You could tie in a candy, and you could tie in some earrings, and so you just have a whole little, bundle by the time you get out the door.
Items to really make these gifts a little extra.
Yeah, little extra, little pumping it up a little bit, which is actually really fun to do. And then the other thing that you can see, we did our zigzag wrap on our earthy gift over there. Yeah, isn't that fun?
And you've layered the gifts
and we
on
layered
this
it.
one.
Yeah, so it actually just, that's kind of like a little home decor, home accessories thing. We have the pillow and the pretty book, and a trinket tray, and we've just wrapped it all up into a big, pretty stack. And that's actually really fun. That is nice if you can contain it, if you're taking it to deliver it to mom somewhere. If you're at home, then you can kind of spread out and do a more layered gift like we have with our pampering gift here, or up here we kind of have this little cute earthy thing with some pretty books and some home decor items. And the trick to that is to find a spot, say on your kitchen counter, on the table, or on the corner of the bed, whatever you think will get her attention. And then you can start layering it as well. So go for the tall things in the back and then start layering forward so that everything can be seen.
And do you have a tip for picking out the perfect base? Because you've brought an assortment of different, you've got some on pedestals, you've got the pillow as the base, you've got all these fun trays.
Right. Well, I think part of that is to go back to the idea of what she might use and what she might like. So here we have a little bit more of a modern vibe with the gold, the gold platter. This is something she could probably use in the bathroom where she's displaying her, her goodies.
Anybody can use the glass jar. That's what's so fun about that one.
Yeah, super fun way to package it up because they can use them later. So, and then also if you can make it kind of coordinate with your theme a little bit, either in color or in texture, that makes it all look like it's tied together.
Okay, and when we're looking for these things to layer, the ribbons and the fun fills, what are we looking for when it comes to those things?
Well, I like to, again, like I said, view them as part of the gift. So look for something pretty, look for something that has some detail to it. We always love to have, different textures and varieties on hand. I'm really loving yarn these days because it's so funky and fun, just the different textures. Yeah, and it just kind of gives it a fun, different, it's just yummy. It's nice and full and fun. So kind of just pull from different things. I like to keep a lot of these type of things on hand so that you can do a quick gift. But for Mother's Day, just take your time.
Go
spread it out.
Get creative, and have some fun.
Yeah, and find some little candies and goodies to tuck in. Candies and flowers tucked in.
And you
Always
got
a win.
Made.
Always a win for mom, right?
Coming from a mom yourself.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Thanks so much. And tell us what you have coming up at Dear Lizzie.
Well, we have all kinds of goodies this week for Mother's Day set up. Of course, we have some specials heading into the weekend. We're going to be having a little crown making workshop on Saturday. We have some Mother's Day teas that you can call in and book. That will also include a crown for mom. So some really cute, fun events.
Okay.
And they can find those on our Instagram at My Dear Lizzie.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank
We're going to be ready for Mother's Day now, Laura.